Hey Team Travis and everyone else watching, Lon here with the Public Affairs Office. I'm heading over to the military personnel flight to ask them how the pandemic has affected their operations. Let's go. I have an appointment. Oh, hey, Sergeant Davis. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. Can you just introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Master Sergeant Glenn Davis. I'm the section chief of the customer support section here at the MPF.
As you know, I'm here to ask 60 questions of the airmen who work at MPF. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Has the hours for MPF changed due to COVID-19?
No, the hours have not changed for the MPF. However, we have gone to an appointment only.
Okay. I hear your team has been busy. How busy?
Yes, extremely busy.
Is that because of the pandemic?
Yes, it is.
How else has the pandemic affected operations at MPF?
We've had a number of policy changes regarding customer support.
What kind of policy changes?
Requirements regarding the dependent IDs, the retired IDs, as well as CAC changes.
Can you elaborate?
Yes, so regarding the dependent IDs and retired IDs, they've now been extended through September 30th of this year.
Are they still entitled to those benefits?
Yes, they are. So even though their requirements on the ID have expired, they are still able to access the base, still access the BX and the commissary, and receive their benefits.
If this is their first dependent or retiree ID, can they still be seen or do they wait until 30 September?
Yes, they can still be seen. They'll reach out to us. We'll get them scheduled for an appointment, have them come in, and then we'll get them squared away.
Does this include children?
Yes, but there's been an extension, so children of the age of 14 can be issued an ID card.
Is your entire staff here?
Unfortunately not. However, we've split up into two teams during the COVID, but as the conditions increase or improve, we'll increase our manning operations.
So you're doing more with less?
Absolutely.
What solutions have y'all come up with to ease the workload?
So what we've done is we've met as a team. Every Monday we'll bring our entire team, customer support team in, and to help balance out the workload.
All right. Best advice you've been given?
To always add value to people, but also know that it is not, a legacy is not what you leave for people, it's what you leave in them. But hey, I have to go take care of something. I'm going to pass you off to my NCOIC, Sergeant Ashley Atwell.
Okay, all right, have a good one.
Thank you.
Hey, Sergeant Atwell.
Hey!
What does NCOIC stand for?
NCOIC stands for Non-Commissioned Officer in Charge.
What is a good contact number for the MPF ID section?
A good contact number for us is 424-8480.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
How do I schedule an appointment with the DEER section?
You schedule an appointment with us by giving us a phone call.
What should I do if I'm unable to get someone on the phone to schedule an appointment or if I have questions?
So if you have any questions or you can't get a hold of us by phone, leave us a voicemail or shoot us an email in our org box at 60FSS.
What's your best habit?
My best habit is organization.
Hey, Sergeant Atwell, what do you wish customers knew about the MPF?
What I wish customers knew about the MPF would be that when our personnel systems are down, it's just as challenging for us as it is for you.
Do you work closely with other agencies?
Yes, we do. We work closely with pass and registration.
What's the connection with pass and registration?
So there's multiple things that we do with pass and registration, but one of the biggest ones to highlight on is that we verify eligibility for members to come on our installation.
Can I get a new CAC photo?
It doesn't look damaged to me, so no.
No, okay. How can I stay connected with any new info from the MPF?
You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/@TravisMPF.
Who should I talk to next?
You should go talk to Senior Airman Kay over in Crew Development.
Okay, I guess I'll just whip pan my way to her.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
what's your duty title?
my duty title is Outbound Assignments Counselor.
Where are you from?
I am from Campton, New Hampshire.
Has COVID-19 affected your operations?
Yes, for sure.
How so?
The policies and priorities has changed at least 20 times due to stop movement.
What are your hobbies?
My hobbies are playing with my son, basketball, and binge watching Netflix shows.
Are there any resources I can refer to concerning the STOP movement?
Yes, you can go to My Purse and it has all the information regarding the STOP movement.
What's your favorite quality about yourself?
I am empathetic.
What are all the other components of this career development section?
So we have officer and enlisted promotions, retirements and separations, retentions and outbound assignments, and also passports.
So you're working in a section handling some of the most important aspects of an airman's military career. How does that make you feel?
It is rewarding because we know that we are impacting the Air Force mission as well as airmen's careers.
Can you describe yourself in 3 words?
Enthusiastic, funny, and organized.
What's the difference between this section and the force management section?
That's a good question for A1C Cole Marino.
Can you pan the camera for me to magically appear in front of him?
Yes.
Hey, Marina.
Hello.
What's the difference between your force management section and the career development section?
So here in Force Management, we deal with more of the day-to-day updates to your records, such as EPRs and OPRs.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
What's a piece of advice you want to give to Team Travis concerning their records?
Check your serves periodically to prevent any mishaps before meeting with the board.
What's a SURF?
A SURF is a single unit retrieval format. It's pretty much a snapshot of an airman's career.
If you weren't in the Air Force, what would your dream job be?
A human resource manager.
How can I check my SURF?
You can check your serves through AMS or VMPF.
What are you hopeful for?
I'm hopeful for good health and to travel.
Is there another section of MPF that played a role in supporting the pandemic?
Yes, there actually is. Airman Dinkins in installation personnel readiness.
Can you, with the camera?
Yes, of course, of course.
Hey, Airman Dinkins.
Oh, hey, sir.
I heard your office had a role in providing support in combating the pandemic. What was that role?
IPR has maintained accountability for all active duty members affected by COVID-19. Also, we prepare deployers and receive forces, primarily medical, in support of COVID throughout the world.
What other services does your office provide the installation?
We've prepared our deployers to deploy, and also we've cut the deployment orders while attaining base accountability when directed by higher headquarters.
Do you have hidden talent?
If you say sleeping 13 hours and still wake up tired of talent, then yes.
What actor would you want to play you in the movie about your life?
If I had to choose any actor, I would say it had to be Robert Downey Jr. because he's witty, he's smart. Have you seen him in Iron Man?
What's your favorite item from McDonald's?
It will have to be the spicy McChicken, hands down. And oh, hey sir, I have to go, but before you leave, you should stop by into the official mail center.
Okay, can you just quickly put your hands on over the lens?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Sergeant Bedford.
Hey.
I know your team played a valuable role during that time you supported the quarantine efforts for COVID-19 evacuees. How were y'all involved?
So the official mail center, we accept all inbound packages to the base. From there, we make sure everything is safe and secure. Once completed, a dedicated logistics team would take everything over to the 3-letter agencies that were here in support of the residents, and also they would take them their packages as well.
Sounded like a lot of packages.
It was, yeah, it was. We would get anywhere from 700 to 900 packages a day during that time frame.
Since y'all have to work in close quarters, you're probably on a modified schedule like a lot of folks on base, right?
We are. In the beginning, things were moving quite rapidly and they're quite fluid. So we were unable to do so, but the sustainment flight supported us, gave us 2 augmentees. That way we could have a team A, team B, split everything up for, of course, our safety. Now things are slowly returning to normal, so we are back at normal operations.
Okay. What's your favorite sports team?
That would be the Philadelphia 76ers, and primarily because of Allen Iverson. The GOAT, MVP, all day, he was amazing.
All right. Thank you very much. Have
Thank
a
you.
good day.
You too.
There you have it, folks. That wraps up our new normal video series. We don't know when things will get back to the way they were, but we do know Team Travis is still getting after it and getting the mission done. Until next time, take care.